What is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and after 6 years I'm finally back again in my homeland, Puerto Rico, especially in Aguadilla. I just landed here like an hour ago and ran a car. So to get around Puerto Rico you need a car, so I'm gonna be driving around a couple of spots around in the west coast. We're probably gonna head towards the downtown area of Aguadilla and then probably try another town. And it's really hot outside. Super hot, but I'm really excited to be over here. So without further ado, join me. So I said I'm driving around. I made a stop over here because it's just beautiful, and I saw a sign that says I love Aguadilla. This is literally like the downtown area. I'm gonna head towards that way, and I checked the weather. It's with the humidity and the index, it's 106 degrees out there, or roughly like 41 Celsius. But look at this beauty, and it's just humid, but wow, this is just plain gorgeous right here. I told you, it's been years since I've been to this town. Wow, what a beauty. Dude, this feels happy to be back home. I grew up here for 19 years, so I'm speechless to be over here. Let me walk towards where I saw the sign. Seems like they developed this, but like I said, it's been 6 years since I've been to Puerto Rico, more since I've been to this town, but I don't remember them seeing like a nice boardwalk like this. It's just beautiful. My hat goes out to the construction workers working in this brutal heat. But yeah, let's make it to the sign. I see some people over there taking pictures, and then gonna get back in the car, hit the road, and go to Boqueron. When I was a kid, I used to go to that park, and it was beautiful, so I want to see what's happening over there. If anything has changed. There used to be like a tree house too, so. But yeah, let's see what's happening around here. This is just beauty. It's just peaceful, but I'm wondering if in the weekend or in the nighttime there might be like some nightlife. It must be cool to be hanging out here, listening to the wave, the ASMR vibes. This must be like the borderline of the Atlantic Ocean, and if you go to the southern part of Puerto Rico, it's the Caribbean Sea. Rincon is all the way in the other corner, so I haven't been there in so long, so I might make my way towards that side, because there's a lighthouse over there that's beautiful. Then Aguadilla is known for a crash boat, but I want to see the sign here, which is pretty beautiful. I love Aguadilla, so I'm gonna walk forward and see what's happening. This is the sign I'm talking about. Wow, beautiful and gorgeous. Tell you what, it's a really beautiful city in the northwest part of Puerto Rico. So I drove by years ago when I was a kid to Aguadilla, but I've never been to the downtown area where the plaza is. So I literally see the church there. So let me just walk around to see what's happening and see what's going on. Gotta tell you, I'm impressed with the downtown of Aguadilla. Look, even got a mural right here. Little John's Pizza. So it's like a pizzeria, then what? Plaza. I like how they decorate the buildings over here, and they're painting it pretty beautiful. Then little alleys, little streets. And then we got the square, which we call in Spanish La Plaza de Recreo. So let's see what's happening ahead, and I believe that's the flag of Aguadilla. So they have like a little pedestrian alley over here. Let me take a look at it. It's pretty beautiful. Developed the colors and stuff. I gotta tell you, I regret not coming to Puerto Rico often. It's been over 6 years. So this is a restaurant, Sabores del Paseo, Cocina Criolla. Wow, this is gorgeous right here. This is the city hall of Aguadilla, and then look at this. It's like I call a little mini Times Square. They got like this neon lights. Pretty beautiful, and then you got the water over here. Super underrated city. But now let's make it to the plaza. Like I said, when I used to live here in Puerto Rico, I would drive by, but I never walked by the plaza, so I want to see what's going on. Then you got the main downtown, and then over here, you don't see nobody party because of the brutal heat. But it's still beautiful to look at. La Plaza de Recreo. Gotta tell you, I guess people are not used to seeing others vlogging. Like I'm getting stares left and right, but it's all good, So far, people are really kind and friendly. But loving it so far, and I've only been like a couple of blocks around here. Gonna head back in the car and go to the other side of the boardwalk or el Malecón to see what's happening in that other side. This is another thing that's called Red Screen, which is like an ice cream shop. And I think in most of the towns, downtown areas of Puerto Rico, you're gonna see that ice cream shop. So when I was a little kid growing up in Cabo Rojo, I used to go get ice cream, I think every night, or not every night, like probably like in the weekends and stuff, but yeah. brings me a lot of memories. The Aguadilla branch, but they got it in every town, I believe. Cooperativa Oro y Crédito, this is the Aguadilla one, but in my hometown they got it. So if you happen to be in some of the towns of Puerto Rico, you're gonna see that bank branch in every downtown area close to the Plaza de Recreo. So I like how they got this malecón here with the palm trees. It's just gorgeous. So I made it here to the other stop, Parque Colón. Of course, we got the waterfront, but there's like a little park over here, and the trees kind of help a little bit with giving a little bit of shade. So let's just walk around and see what's going on. You can see, got the park, and there are some roosters over here, some chicken. Let me see if I can get like a close-up. Hopefully they don't run away from me, but they're just chilling over there. I don't know if you can see it. Don't go away, I'm just trying to show you. Yeah, 2 chickens. And as I was driving towards this way, it's beautiful, and they got like a couple of restaurants by the waterfront, you know, so I guess this is a place to go, a place to hang out on a weekend or after work. The tree house is still here. I don't know if it's open, so I'm gonna go see if it's still open. I can go inside and show you guys. I used to come here when I was a little kid to sit right here. Not sure how it looks like today, but let me see if I can get inside and show you what's going on. Oh yeah, it's still intact the way I remember. Wow, look at this. I think it's called Ceiba. And this all trees are super, super old. Just look at the roots. That goes all the way down. So, and it goes all the way up here. So I gotta watch my head. I remember I had to bend down, and I'm a little bit older and a little bit taller. So, ooh, see how I had to bend down? But yeah. Well, I'm just bringing back the memories when I was a little kid. This one you gotta bend down too. But yeah, this is like a little cool park they got here by the waterfront in Aguadilla. All the ducks just chilling, wow. Different colors of ducks. It's really cool. And then there's like a little lake. I think they call it like a mangle. I see 2 people just chilling over there. And then the waterfront is on the other side. So the waves are bigger in that side. Also Rincon is another town, not too far from here. So it's one of the towns with the biggest waves. I forgot what year they hosted like a surf competition, and that attracted like a lot of tourists to come over here. And like I said, while I started the video, it's more chill, but here is like a little bit more high tide, and then you can get the whole view of the downtown Aguadilla. So gonna walk towards the end and show you that angle over there. Look at this paradise behind me. Blue waters, a blue sky, what else can you ask? The only thing I don't like is that it's super hot, but it's like paradise. Just let me show you the other angle right here, just beautiful. I haven't seen this, woo. Got the palm trees, everything. Let me walk towards the end right here. Gotta love this crystal clear water. Just so gorgeous. Wow. Literally heaven. So if you guys haven't been to Puerto Rico, you should add it on your list. And don't be afraid of exploring other regions outside of San Juan. That's where you're gonna feel the real vibes of Puerto Rico. My next stop is gonna be Rincon, where they got a lighthouse and they got a beautiful boardwalk. So I'll show you over there, and then I'm probably gonna explore other towns in the next upcoming days. So I made it here to another of my favorite town in Puerto Rico, which is called Rincon. Some of the people, they call it like the surf capital of Puerto Rico. And I'm in a spot here where they got the beautiful lighthouse with a boardwalk, and it's been so long since I've been here. So far it's still looking beautiful as I remember. So we're gonna walk around and see what can we find in the views. It's a beautiful lighthouse, and it used to be one of my favorite spots to hang out. They got this over here, then like a view of the waterfront, which it goes on the other side. So let's see what's going on. Let's see if it's still as it used to be, as beautiful as we remember. Then ahead, you probably can't see it, but there's an island called El Desecheo. And they got like a little thing that you can see it from a distance. But yeah, this is just gorgeous right here. The view, and I think this is where you see a lot of people surfing. So if I could drive a little over there, you'll see what's going on. I just love how crystal clear the water is, like really blue. And you can see here from a distance. And I can see over there, there's an island. So wow, just beautiful. So I decided to stop here and try one of the empanadillas in Puerto Rico. Look at this. I'm a fan of empanadillas, and it tastes better when it comes here in Puerto Rico. So this is a beef empanadilla, so I'm gonna taste it. Wow. It's pretty good, but I haven't got to the meat yet, so let's try. To wash it up, I got sangria here. They sell it like in a little bag. They call it like the Capri Sun from adults, so cheers. Oh yeah, this is top notch. Of course, with the brutal heat, we got the water, and I love how they give it frozen, so gotta stay hydrated in this hot weather here in Puerto Rico. That empanadilla was really good, and the drink, it refreshed me a little bit. Still got the cold water over here. Just put it in your head. Woo, feels good, especially with this heat on. So, but yeah, I mean, I just can't get enough of this crystal clear water here. It's just paradise, you know. Like I say, Puerto Rico has a lot of natural beauty and stuff, so really happy to be here. So today is day 2 here in Puerto Rico, and I am actually in my hometown, Cabo Rojo, and I'm gonna start it from the downtown, but then I'm gonna be working my way to other parts of the city. It's one of the largest towns in Puerto Rico, I think the 6th largest town in size, and this is the downtown area, you know, the square. I used to hang out over here, but today, not much going on. It's pretty empty today. Then we got a couple of kiosks right here. But so far the square looks pretty beautiful. So it's like I remember, you know, another day that's pretty hot. So I'm gonna walk probably a couple of blocks to show you what's going on. And then we're gonna make our way to other parts of the town. Not sure, but it has some of the most beautiful beaches in Puerto Rico. So the main Catholic church in Cabo Rojo, beautiful church. I've been here many times when I was a little kid. You know, I did my first communion. I got baptized right in this church. So it's really beautiful to be back. And then we got a couple of spots over here. Not sure if it's like a wine or a bar. This is a restaurant. This used to be here before I moved to the States. So it's pretty nice to see that they decorate the building. It's pretty beautiful. But now let's walk into the other side. The town is beautiful. It's just strange to see it like so empty, you know. I'm used to walking around many neighborhoods in New Jersey and New York and see it lively. You don't see that right here, you know, I guess because of what's going on in the island, and also might be the brutal heat. But then ahead of me, we got the city hall. So this is the city hall of Cabo Rojo. And this is like another nice street we have over here. You see they got the cobblestones. And I think there used to be, or maybe there's a movie theater right here. I don't know what they turned this place into, but I didn't have a computer or Wi-Fi, so I used to come here and do some work. Like I said, it's pretty beautiful, but just literally empty. So it seems like the movie theater is in operation. They got like the movies they're giving. I'm not sure how many rooms they have in the inside, but yeah, Teatro Excelsior. So it's nice that they got a movie theater over here. Then there should be something around the corner. It used to be like a bakery or a colmado, I think. It looks like it's still operating. They got a blue flag, which is Cabo Rojo flag, and jamón emeterio etance. So this would be like in Spanish we say a prócer in this town, beautiful town of Cabo Rojo. Just right over here. So this is him right here. This is the flag of this town, and that's him. But yeah, we walk a little bit of the downtown area now. I think I'm gonna make my way. Wow, this is culture right here. You see cars passing by with announcements. Let me see if I show that.
Ponce, noticia para Cabo Rojo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the car. Like I say, it's hot, but the good thing compared to New York is that I got a car here, so I can move around. So I'm probably gonna head to Boqueron or somewhere else in Cabo Rojo. This is a really huge town and a lot to see. So I made another stop here, and it's a little tiny church behind there called Santuario Schoenstatt. It resembles like a little bit of a European architecture. It's a tiny church, but it's a good place to go relax and meditate. Even though I was raised here, I haven't been here in so long, so I'm probably gonna walk around and see what's going on and show you a little bit and have a little bit of a relaxation over here. This is it right here. It feels like you're in another country. This is just the heart of my hometown in Puerto Rico. Really beautiful. So this place is super chill, and I love how they maintain the area. Like you can see how they cut the grass and got the beautiful church right there, and you can even see the sea over there. That's the Caribbean Sea right there. You know, Cabo Rojo has, like I said, one of the most beautiful beaches in Puerto Rico, and the water's crystal clear, which we're gonna see ahead in a bit. But let's walk around here in this peaceful area over here, you know, do a little bit of meditation and walk around a bit, then ready to hit the road again. So this building is, like I say, I don't know if it's new or it's been around. I really just don't remember seeing this, but still, it's pretty cool. I'm just walking around exploring the area a bit. This is like a little bit of an extension. Here we got this beautiful tree with red flowers. It's also called flamboyant. I forgot when was the blooming season. I think during this time, but we used to see a lot of this all around. So here you got this nice view right there. Look at this, all the nature with the blue sea, the blue sky. Wow, it just feels like heaven to be around here. Just a different vibe, you know, from what I'm used to showing you guys. So that was super relaxing, going over there, you know, really beautiful, really peaceful, you know, even though it was really hot, but peaceful outside. But now, gonna hit the road. I think I'm gonna hit Boqueron, which is another section in Cabo Rojo, and it has beautiful beaches. It has like a little area you can walk around by the waterfront. So, gonna see what's happening over there. So I made a stop here in Boqueron, which is like another section of Cabo Rojo. Kind of runs like its own town. It has its church and everything, but it has an amazing view of the beach. There are a couple of spots around, so we're gonna walk around there and show you what's going on. They got beautiful beaches, and it's the bay of Cabo Rojo, so let's go check it out. So we got the bay over here, and then a couple of people selling oysters. I'm allergic to seafood, so I can't eat that, but the main attraction is over this way. I don't think there's much going over that way, but actually I do see a couple of stuffs. So I'm here by the main bay, and I think they got a couple of fishermen, but boats. Not sure if they do like tours. They got that over there, and then I've seen a lot of drone shots from that marina over there with the Puerto Rican flag. So, and then like the main center is over this way, but pretty dead. I guess in the weekend it gets pretty lit, pretty packed over here. So it's like a little bit of a downtown area, so we're gonna walk towards that way and see what can we find. Gotta say, this one over here reminds me a little bit of Boracay in the Philippines, like the tiny streets and the shops. Even though this one's like a little bit more dead, not too many people, but yeah. Like I say, I think in the weekend it's like a different vibe, you know, but it's similar, like the same streets and a lot of people. But yeah. So more over here. I would film by the bay, but there's like loud music, so I don't want to get like copyright, but got a couple of restaurants here, you know, bars for people to hang out. You get yourself some drink. This is the marina right here. Okay, let me take a look over here. I think if I walk here, I got the beach. This must be new. I don't remember seeing this. But yeah, they developed like some condos. It's been there for years, so. And then the main beach is over that way. A lot of people go in, you know. But pretty peaceful, look at it. Let me just head into the main, I think it's like a plaza. When you drive in, you'll see it. So I was driving in, and it seems like they're gonna have like a activity or a party going on, so I'm probably gonna go check it out. This is the plaza. I know there used to be like a street, but it seems like they cover all this up. So it seems like they're putting a stage over here and then got a couple of areas over here, restaurants. So in the weekend, during holidays, this is the place to hang out. So it's over here, it's called Muelle de la Libertad. So I guess they recognize, you know, all the people who fish, you know, they get not the lobster, the oysters, and they sell them fresh over here. So every time I go on Instagram, this is what I see, and this over here with a beautiful flag. And they got a Puerto Rican flag. Wow, look at those fishes. They're so big. Wow, look at this fish. I guess they're gonna clean it up and ready to cook it and sell them around here. This is one of the few things I can eat as seafood, you know, and then you got the flag. This is the original flag one. It's like a light blue color, not the dark blue. Then you get the view of all of this right here. The water, and yeah. It's amazing over here, you know. So my hat goes off for this gentleman that do this job and get, you know, fresh fish for people to eat and for them to feed their families, you know. Pretty hard job, especially when the weather is bad, but yeah. If they love what they do, that's all that matters. You know, over 5 years ago, Hurricane Maria struck pretty bad Puerto Rico. And I think this region got hit pretty bad. So I can see still some of the damages over there, like this thing is literally gone. So it seems like it's still struggling. The island is still struggling to try to recover from this brutal hurricane. This was history, one of the worst hurricanes in, I think, over 80 years. So, wow. But I guess, you know, the Puerto Ricans are really resilient, so no matter what the situation is, they always try to make the best of it and recover and come back strong. So now I'm gonna head to El Combate, where they got another beautiful beach down here, and then see what's happening around. Then I'll probably head to the southwestern tip of Puerto Rico by El Faro, the Morillo and Cabo Rojo. There's a beautiful scenery over there. So driving down that way, so let's see what's going on. So I made it here to another beautiful beach around in my hometown, which is called El Combate. So I'm gonna walk around here and show you how crystal clear is blue water. So pretty beautiful vibes over here. I see a lot of people hanging out. That water must be good, but I'll show you what's happening ahead. So they got this over here. It's little things you can chill and cool down with the view of the water, but I feel like there should be like more development over here, like more potential than some people that got like this RV trucks. It's pretty nice. You walk over here, then you see the people. Remember when I was a little kid, I used to come with my granddad and we would get in the water and all that, so pretty good memories of Combate. I'm heading to the other stop, going deep down. Poli Las Salinas, where this is a spot here in Cabo Rojo that has like salt lines, and I think there's like a observatory where you can see the view of it. And then I'm probably gonna drive all the way to the end. The only thing, the road is not completely paved, but once you make it to the end, you're gonna get like an amazing view. And it's probably one of the most beautiful beaches in Puerto Rico. It's called La Playuela, and then you got the lighthouse with a view that it's gonna be amazing, so stay tuned. So I don't know if you can see clearly, but you can see how the land is white. That's literally like salt lines, and if you drive a little forward, it's gonna be pink, and it's like literally in the middle of nowhere here. But a pretty good drive, like I say, you know, really helpful if you have a car to get around. And then, so I see the observatory right across, and then, so I'm probably gonna stop there and get some shots, some view, and see what can we find. So a little bad news today. I want to go all the way up there, but it's closed. And according to Google, it says it's open. It only opens like 3 days a week. And then over there, there's like a little museum. It's called Centro Interpretativo. And the name of that little museum is Efren Perez Rivera, which Efren, he was my grandfather. And they named it in honor of him because he used to be like an environment guy and did a lot for the community here. So it's a shame that it's closed. And I would have loved to capture some footage right here, but it would be amazing. So I don't know, I'm gonna drive forward and see what can I find, if there's a way I can sneak and capture some footage. Wow, it's just a shame. Shame that this is not open, but I guess, you know, carry on to see what's next. So as I was driving, other people try to come and check out the spot, but I guess they discovered it's closer than. You look around here, it looks like there's nothing, but if you keep driving all the way ahead, you're gonna get an impressive view. But look at this. There used to be like salt lines here. I don't know what happened. It's like something came and blew all this thing away, but I think this is where the road turns like pretty bad, but I'm gonna keep driving ahead till the end and find a parking. I wonder what this car is doing. But let's keep going, and I think it's gonna be worth the drive all the way towards the end to see what can we find. So it seems to protect this thing now, the cars can't go by, so I guess it's mostly pedestrian, and it's really hot out here, so I guess I'm gonna do it for the video. Walk all the way towards the end and probably capture the nice view that's happening. But yeah, it's been years since I've been here. Got my water down here. Not sure if I'm gonna survive this heat, but carry on, right? Let's do it. Look, they got the mangrove over here. Then I think I understand why cars are not permitted here anymore. So I guess this is the little thing I gotta walk. I gotta be careful because I'm really bad at balancing. Whoa. Okay, this is no good. But let's do it. Okay, look at this. But it's gonna be worth it once we make it to the other side. The views are gonna be spectacular so far. Pretty beautiful here. And I guess it's what you gotta do to travel and discover like places around here. Making a little detour to show you what we got down here. We also got cactus. Puerto Rico is small, but we got a lot of types of natural things, And if you come to this region of Puerto Rico, it's a cactus. And if you go to another town called Guanica, they got a place that's called Bosque Seco, or the dry forest, and you're gonna find a lot of cactus like that. But I still got a long way to go, so I'm gonna do my best to make it over that side. By looking at the place, you would have never thought you're gonna find some natural beauty, but that's a lighthouse over there. I gotta walk all the way there. And once you make it to the other side, that's where it's gonna be really impressive. And for some reason, it is hot, but thank God over here there's a cool breeze, so it doesn't feel that bad. Maybe because I'm really close to the water. This is like the southern tip of Puerto Rico. Like if you look at the map, you see there's like a little tail in the southwest. So this is the tail right here. You got like a lake, water. But I think once I make it over there, it's gonna be worth it. Stay tuned. So as I'm walking around here, there's a doggy right here alone. What's going on, doggy? You here? You chilling? It's too hot, right? Enjoy your day, doggy. Wow. That's another thing about Puerto Rico. You're gonna find a lot of street dogs, a lot of street cats. Yeah. Not used to seeing that, when I was in the States. So if you go this way, it's La Playuela. And I think over here, this will take me to the lighthouse. Bosque Total de Boqueron, the Morillo. So let's make it over that way to the end. So here we are hiking. And you can start seeing the view back there. And this over here, the sky is beautiful. You can see the roads, how it's not paved. But I'm about to get to the lighthouse, one of the most beautiful regions here in Puerto Rico. This is the lighthouse over here. And they got the gate. But then people can go that way, but you just got to be careful where you step. It can be dangerous. But this is it. But I think it's abandoned. Not much going on over here. But this is the southern tip of Cabo Rojo. If I go that way, you're going to get some impressive views. There's got to be a bench, so let's go hit the other side. So after hiking all the way up there, you can see how worth it is. My battery is about to die in the microphone, so forgive me. It might be the heat too. But this is what you get over here. The view, we got people hiking up here. But just a little advice, you guys can come here, but please be extra careful where you walk and with the walks, because you don't want to have a bad fall and fall down. Just be extra careful, but you can get your nice shots over here. It's gorgeous. So this is like the Warford area over there. What you see behind there is Playa Sucia, one of the nicest beaches in Puerto Rico. And this is like the southern tip of the town of Cabo Rojo. And it goes all the way there. It makes it feel like if you're in Greece or some other country. But like I say, you just got to be careful where you guys are walking from. It could be dangerous, but you get some amazing views right here in Puerto Rico. And this is way better in exploring San Juan area. But let's make it underneath and see what else can we find. So I'm back again, and wow, it was amazing, but I'm literally bathing in sweat. Got myself a bottle of water over here. And I gotta say, the water here tastes way better than the one in the States. This is purified. I prefer spring water, but the purified water here tastes natural and pretty fresh. But wow, it was really amazing walking there, capturing the views. It was totally worth it. All bath in sweat, but I think it was worth it. So I think I'm done for today. So yeah, great adventures. Today's day 3 in Puerto Rico, my last day over here. And I'm gonna be driving to Ponce, but I made a little stop here in this beautiful town called San Germán. And this is the town where I went to University Interamericana. I graduated in 2009, but I want to show you like the architecture of this town here, a little bit around, because it's pretty gorgeous in the cobblestones. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of history in this town. Also, San Germán is the second oldest town in Puerto Rico after San Juan. And it used to be bigger in size until it merged into other municipalities, but yeah. We're gonna walk around and show you what's going on. This is it. Really, really beautiful town here. See what's going on, little plaza. The main cathedral is on the other side, you know. Right now it's pretty dead. That's one thing I noticed about a lot of towns here in PR, that they're pretty deserted with not too many people unless we go to San Juan area. But over here it's still beautiful, so we're gonna walk towards that way. So this behind me is called Portacelli. A lot of history over here, you know, with architecture and the stairs that goes all the way up. I've been here when I was like a younger kid, and then we got this beautiful house, kind of resembles like those German houses. So now if you could go inside and take a look. So another thing they call this town is Ciudad de las Lomas, because there's literally a lot of hills around. Kind of gives you like that vibe of San Francisco. And also basketball is really big here in San Germán. You know, they got a big team called Atlético de San Germán, so a lot of people are proud of it, you know, a lot of fans. So let's walk to the other plaza to show you the cathedral, and then we hit the road again. Just to give you an insight of the hills, this is just a little bit of it. You see what's going on over here, and then look, deep all the way down there, so yeah. Imagine if you're going down a bicycle, woo, go pretty fast down the hill. Or a good place for you to do some cardio, like a workout. And then a lot of the downtowns in Puerto Rico, they got the beautiful architecture, you know, from Spain, left architecture like this. This gives a little vibes of old San Juan, but more chill, more local. But yeah, pretty cool. And this is like the other plaza right here. And the cathedral, so not much going on. Then they got the Office of Tourism right here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. A little kitty over here just resting. What's up, cat? Guess the cat is just trying to get because you know it's brutally hot over there. Look. Cute. What's up, cat? You chilling? Have a good day, all right? I'll let you rest. That's one thing that I haven't seen in a minute. So many stray cats and dogs hanging out around here. Something you don't see, you know, in Jersey or New York City, depending what neighborhood. This is the cathedral right here, but they're renovating it, so you can admire the beauty of the streets, how they go up the hill and stuff. Really love the cobblestones over here, you know. It's like a nice vibe, and it seems like they're trying to renovate this. So, I mean, this downtown has a lot of potential, but I mean, you know, it could be doing much better. So yeah, I think I've seen enough for now for downtown San Germán, so ready to hit the road again and see what else can I find around my trip. I made it to my next stop. It's a town called Yauco in Puerto Rico. And the main reason I came here is because, you know, I'm a fan of street art murals, and they decorated an area over here that's called Yaucromatic. So it's like a little neighborhood over here in El Cerro. And then they painted with beautiful street art. You could go hiking up the stairs, and a lot of people come here to check it out. So it's my first time over here to check it out, to see what's going on. So far I can see the beautiful street art. So let's see what's happening. So far it's pretty cool, and this is like a local community, but they gather together and they beautify the neighborhood with the street art. So yeah, they keep it pretty nice and clean. You gotta go hiking up. Today is hot, but it's not hot like it used to. It's not hot like it was the past 2 days, but yeah. Pretty nice. Even got a basketball court over here. This is cool. Wow. And I think if I go all the way up, I'm gonna get a nice view of Yauco, Puerto Rico. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. Pretty nice spot. You can see the view behind me and local communities living around here then. We got the stairs that goes all the way up here. Some of the houses are abandoned. Yeah, it's still pretty cool to look up here. So yeah, pretty cool. Maybe in the evenings it gets more lively over here, but yeah, this is really, really dope neighborhood and nice thing they did with the community over here, you know. Attracts a lot of people to come to Yauco, which is a beautiful town, kind of like in the southern part of Puerto Rico, but yeah, get a view of what's behind me. And yeah, pretty nice what they did over here. So I made it here to Ponce and I'm in La Cruceta. I don't think I can park over that way, but they got La Cruceta over there, and then there's a nice view of the city of Ponce. Not sure how much you can see over here. This is employees only, so let me see if I can go the other way and sneak some shots of Ponce. Then this over here is called Castillo Cerrajes. Came here when I was a young teenager when I had a school trip. And you got this and the cross over there. If you go there, you get some impressive views. I'm not sure how much does it cost to get up there, but yeah. Castillo Cerrajes. Let me see if I can sneak by from a distance to get some shots. Yeah, it's pure beauty. If you go inside, it's even better. Managed to capture whatever I could, you know. But I think now I'm just gonna hit the downtown area of Ponce to see what's going on. They got a beautiful area called Parque de Bombas right in the square. Then there are some beautiful architecture, and then we're probably gonna hit La Guancha and wrap up my little short trip here in Puerto Rico. There's much more to see in the island, but I was here for a limited time. And mostly I came here to visit my family, but managed to capture, you know, some footage of this beautiful island, so I had a blast so far. So I made it here to the downtown of Ponce. We got a band there performing music. And the fountains over here, I haven't been here in so long, but the architecture here is beautiful, so I'm gonna take some B-rolls and show you guys. Well, here we got the iconic Parque de Bombas in Ponce, an old structural building from 1883, red and black. And you see the architecture over here. Parque de Bombas, which is pretty cool. And then there used to be like a little area with a lot of shops. I don't know what it's looking like right now, but I'll probably take a peek. I don't know, it might have changed. You've probably seen better days, but let's see what's going on. Here we got a paseo, and there's still a few stores. Back in the days when I used to come here, it used to be jam-packed and stuff, but now it's just literally dead, and it just proves you the harsh reality of what Puerto Rico is going through. So it's just a shame, you know, a beautiful island that has a lot of potential, and this is what it goes through, but still beautiful to look around. You can admire the beauty of Ponce, the fountain, the cathedral, the church. And some of the architecture, maybe it's just Saturday, you don't really see like a lot of people, but still. Then they got like a couple of stores. Souvenir shops. Then I'm walking around the square. A couple of hotels, Ponce Plaza. And this is the main entrance of the church of Ponce. So you have an idea what it looks like. Then I want to show you like the trees over here, like the roots. They look pretty beautiful. It's pretty nice. But like I said, I remember this town used to be thriving back in the days. Now it's like most of the towns in Puerto Rico, they seem like they change a lot. So pretty sad reality, but that's how life is. So I'm just gonna head back to my car and hit another area I used to hang out, which is called La Wancha, and it's like a boardwalk by the water. So I don't know how it's changed since the hurricane that came here 5 years ago, but I want to see what's happening and see what can I capture for you guys. Made it here to La Wancha, and what I see is that the boardwalk is literally closed. I think it still has the damage of the Hurricane Maria. So I guess they moved the benders towards this side. But I can see there's like an observation deck. There used to be here, it has the flag painted of Puerto Rico. So I'm gonna take a peek, see how close can I get to see what's happening. So this place used to be thriving back in the days, but look at it now. 5 years later after the hurricane, it's still abandoned like this. I guess the only beautiful thing is this over here with the Puerto Rican flag. But that's about it. We got a couple of things here, like souvenirs, I guess a couple of eateries around here. And over here there used to be like some big fish. Let's see what can I find. So we got the pelicans over here. Wow, big birds just chilling over here. It's crazy. Now I want to show you the fishes over here. This is what the main attraction. Some huge, massive fish. People can go fishing over here and catch them. They sell even stuff that you can throw to the fish and feed them. Been to La Wancha many times, but I haven't been in this part of the boardwalk. Since the other place is closed, so let me just check it out over here. Still is beautiful, but you can't bath in that water in Ponce. And from a distance, there's a huge island called Caja de Muerto. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let me approach a little closer and get a good shot. So far, pretty nice over here. It's funny because I literally see somebody in the water. But let me capture a view of the ocean right here in front of me. Now, one thing that's pretty popular in Puerto Rico is frappe. And I saw a stand over there. They got foods, they got stuff. So I'm probably gonna get myself one to refresh myself and hydrate myself with this brutal heat that's happening over here. So I'm gonna head towards that way, then I'm gonna keep exploring more of the other side to see what's going on. I got a couple of stands here, this is like a fruit stand. They got hot dogs. They got another thing, so I order a frappe of fruits. So hopefully that hydrates me and refreshes me a little bit over here with this heat. This is it right here. I ordered a small one. I don't want to get full of this. But let's take it a little. It's literally falling off. Wow. It's pretty good. It's pretty refreshing. So perfect for this heat. So they got a couple of stands, but pretty dead today. Maybe in the evening it gets more packed. This was not here, but due to, what happened to the waterfront, I guess they had to move the benders all the way here. But they got some decent looking spots and a lot of spots for you to have a drink. So I'll tell you, that little frappe that I drink, it really hit the spot. Like I feel a little bit of a difference, like a little bit more cooler, with that. So I see why it's a big deal here in Puerto Rico with this brutal summers. But yeah, I think I covered pretty much what I wanted to see so far. It's just unfortunately a lot of things are not thriving like they used to be, but I still had a good time. Like I said, the main reason I come to Puerto Rico is to see my family, my grandma that she raised me for 19 years, and I was really happy to see her. And I managed to capture a little bit of the west coast of Puerto Rico, still a lot of beautiful towns around here. So I think this is gonna conclude the end of my Puerto Rico episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.